All right, and good morning, folks. And I wanted to take a look today. I was thinking maybe we could look at some of the other trading videos that are out there on YouTube and see, what the competition is out there, who's out there providing quality content that we can help us in our trading journey. So I was looking across. I found this thing. It's called, I think, Warrior Trading, something like that. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's see.
With one big loss. So I dropped into the red.
You know what, guys? I really think you should try to put a bit more effort into the orientation today. You can only expect to get out what you put in, okay? You said put in. I really think you might enjoy yourselves if you tried just a little bit harder.
Second trade, got myself halfway back to green. Third trade, back down even deeper into the red. That was the one, got me out of the hole. So
Let's really try to make this a positive experience, okay? If we take a moment to really look within, I think everyone here can find that special something that represents the next step in our lives.
didn't have that one big mover, that one stock, I wouldn't have had a trade that I could jump on and be aggressive on and make $3,700 on. So
This is a song I wrote especially for this occasion. It's called Men.
Men have feelings too. May I share mine with you? I may softly weep or cry out loud, but either way, I'll still be proud.
The thought.
Men have feelings too. May I share mine with you?
All right.
And here's a song that might help you cope with some of those feelings, okay? It's called Lesbian Seagull.
She flies so gracefully over rocks, trees, and sand, soaring over cliffs and gently floating down to land. She proudly lifts her voice to sound the mating call.
All right. So this Ross Cameron guy, where do I start? There shysters come in all different varieties, and let's take a look at like a list of videos from this guy with Warrior Trading for a second. And I don't like want to block other people from making money and all that, but snake oil salesmen have come in different shapes and sizes, and you wouldn't expect a snake oil salesman to show up the way they did in the olden days, roll into town with a horse-drawn carriage, set up shop, and start selling castor oil. No, you'd expect a more modern version of that. And this guy has collections of videos of him coming on and saying the same thing. Look at me. I made so much money today. Oh, and he's like, it's like pretended, like sort of piousness, but this like, it's this perfect like amalgamation of like, oh, I'm like a gentle hippie, but I make so much money, and video after video of coming on and saying, oh, guess what? Oh, yeah, I made so much money today.
oh hey, well, finishing the morning up $22,000. Really can't complain about that. I'm still in the zone watching a couple stocks, but another big green day. So you know what that means? I'm up $49,000 in the last 2 weeks. Well, but right now I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because that is really awesome.
Anyway, I've got the two Scottish castles, I've got the Greek island, and I've got 15 Maseratis, all classics, of course. So I suppose you could say I'm stinking rich.
And know, right now I kind of have this target of $50,000 to $60,000 a month. I mean, I want to at least be hitting $40,000 a month during a slow market, so I don't fall too behind on my annual profit target.
Here today, try to integrate yourself with the other students. You should find them very friendly and receptive.
Mr. Van Driessen, could you, let us leave now? Yeah, we've got places to go and chicks to do it with. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to ask you to sit down and pay attention now, okay?
As Dean, I am personally responsible for any trouble you might get in.
Yeah, you go check out those dorks, Beavis. I'm gonna go find some college sluts and score like no man has ever scored before.
So it's like the opposite of being a hippie. It's like materialism, and I made so much money today. And just think about it for a sec. I can tell you, as being a professional trader for many years, you don't make money every day. No trader makes money every day. And you don't even make money every month. And think about this guy, okay? He has this business of trying to sell, I guess he's just selling the fact that he shows himself making money to everybody, and these like sort of day trading momentum type trading philosophies to people. And think about the pressure on a person. You've got all these followers and stuff, and if you go into a bad streak, you've got advertisers, you're selling all these classes. If you go into a bad streak, what do you end up doing? Well, you end up covering it up because there's too much pressure on you to always make money. At this point, you've put yourself front and center, and there's pressure to always make money. And you're not going to always make money. Stocks have essentially a random path, day to day, minute to minute. And to put yourself in a situation by saying, like, I figured out the random path of stocks and I make money every day from them is, it's just unsustainable over time. So if this guy is going to say that he makes money like he shows in his videos all the time, and just come on every day and say, look at me, how much money did I make today? First of all, that is such bad karma as a trader to come on and brag about how much money you make every day. Nobody that I know that makes a lot of money comes on and brags to the people around them about how much money they make, especially on YouTube. I mean, that's like the worst karma ever, to come on and say, like, I made X amount. That's like asking the trading guards for trouble. I don't know. It's just, he reminds me of that teacher from Beavis and Butthead so much. Let's watch more. It's all just him being like, hey, guess what, guys? I don't really want to say it, but I'm so great. Somehow I'm just really, really, really great. So check me out, guys, because I'm really great. Today I made X amount, and, I'm just really great. Let's watch one more, just to prove my point here.
What's up, everyone? All right, so here we are finishing the 11th green day in a row, but this was the most difficult of the last 11 days because I started.
It was such a hard trading day because I ended up making so much money, and that was so hard.
Trade got myself halfway back to green.
Isn't a hard trading day when you lose a lot of money? Isn't that what's hard? Dealing with losing money? How about dealing with losing money over a period of days? How about having several red days in a row and having to come back from that? That's the hard part. And that happens to every trader, having bad streaks. But this guy's going to tell you that he just has good streaks, 20 days of winning. And, trading 1 hour a day, 20 days of winning, and then one small loss, 20 days of winning. You're telling me that this guy doesn't have bad streaks and he's not covering it up? You're telling me that he's not selectively putting what trades he makes into his videos? please. I don't buy it. It doesn't ring true. It doesn't pass the sniff test, as they say. And there's several videos of this guy, like, doctoring the reviews and all this stuff. And once again, I go back to the point. If you're making so much money trading, why do you have a business of trying to sell all this stuff to people? And, why do you put yourself across as this, like, hippie guy, and then when in fact your actions are the opposite? It's unbelievable. Anyway, I think a lot of these things online that you watch, it's kind of like an entertainment thing. And if you take it as just an entertainment thing that this person is amusing, then, enjoy it. That's fine. But if you're going to take it seriously and think that giving this guy your money is somehow going to make you more money, you might as well give it to one of those preacher guys who says, like, sow the seeds. So let's take a look at another guy, because there's another guy that I like. And once again, this guy, it's all about entertainment, and I enjoy watching this guy. And I would say that he recognizes that he is here to entertain people and not really to actually teach you really anything. And but that's fine. At least you have that self-awareness that you're here to entertain people. This is Patrick Weiland, and as I said before, he realizes that he's here to entertain people and that you're not supposed to, like, learn how to trade from him, which is fine. And guess what? I actually enjoy watching this guy. I think it's kind of fun to watch his videos.
The reason that people, watch my videos is not so much the idea that I have really any clue what I'm talking about. They just enjoy the videos, and I think sometimes they're just funny. Fraudulent systems in the world, really just the whole idea of it. The market itself is really just built to take people's money. It's not really built to increase wealth. It's more just built as a tool for the rich people in the world to beat inflation. That's really the whole idea behind the stock market, was for people to, and reason that people.
All right, let's check in with Patrick Weiland, a YouTuber who has become popular over the last year for day trading videos. And he comes obviously from a video background and is good at making videos, and is kind of amusing to watch. And once again, I'm sure that this is curated, and that you pick the good trades and you don't put out the bad trades, and you put together amusing videos. So if you enjoy amusing trading videos, then watch it, but don't think that somehow you're going to gain a whole bunch of knowledge from this guy. But you know what? I give him credit because he recognizes that, and he's willing to admit to it. And like you hear right here, listen.
The reason that people, watch my videos is not so much the idea that I have really any clue what I'm talking about. They just enjoy the videos, and I think sometimes they're just funny.
All right, well, so there you have it. But at least he's not trying to, at least he has, like, some self-awareness, as opposed to this Ross Cameron guy who obviously has this huge opinion of himself as being such a smart guy, and he just doesn't know how he does it. He just makes money and makes money. Let's listen to some more philosophy from Patrick here.
Fraudulent systems in the world, really just the whole idea of it. The market itself is really just built to take people's money. It's not really built to increase wealth. It's more just built as a tool for the rich people in the world to beat inflation. That's really the whole idea behind the stock market, was for people to invest in companies, make money. But you really, if you look at the whole idea, you look at the whole structure of it, it's built really as a way to just take money from people, if that makes sense. So go.
No, that doesn't really make sense. I would say more the stock market was made to finance business and companies and to allow companies to function and raise money. It wasn't made to take people's money. But anyway, like I said, if you want entertainment, check these guys out. And if you want to see a guy who is really just a narcissist, check out Ross Cameron. Don't give these guys your money, folks. Learning how to be a momentum day trader, the best way to do that would be to just get out there and practice, jump in there, do trades. Yeah, you can read books on technical analysis or volume, all this sort of thing. But the best way to learn how to be a momentum trader is learning by doing. And I would start with very small size and just get out there and try it out, because you're not going to be able to garner much from watching recap videos from one of these guys like Ross Cameron. And you can tell his focus is about selling stuff to you. Do you want to trade, or do you want to sell stuff to people? And apparently he wants to sell stuff to people.